Hi guys, this is Steve Sorensen out of Phillips Chevrolet in Frankfort, Illinois. Chevy's #1 dealership here in Illinois. Today I'm going to be showing you the 2012 Chevy Volt. First thing I'd like to show you today is how the remote control works on the Volt. It comes with your door unlock and your lock, and it also has a button for your electric charge door, your remote start, and then your emergency button also. The Volt doesn't need a key to start the car. You can basically keep the car's locked right now. I'll keep the key in my pocket, and all I need to do is, as long as the key fob is within 3 feet of this door, all I need to do is walk up and push this button. The car recognizes that the key fob's here. It automatically opens up. Then I can get in the car with the key fob in my pocket. I put my foot on the brake, push the start button, and the Volt's ready to go. So the first thing I'd like to show you today is the exterior of the car. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to shut the car back off here. I'm going to pop the hood, which is right here, and we're going to come out. To access the electric charging door, you can either touch the button on the remote and open it, or you can push this button right here that opens up your plug-in door right here. The Volt's a fully electric vehicle. It has two types of systems. It has an electric power system that runs the Volt. It's got a 288-pack battery, lithium-ion battery system that's in a T formation. Each battery is about the size of a 5x7 picture frame, and they're lined up in a T formation, which makes the Volt a 4-passenger seating vehicle. The battery system's composed in a T formation. It runs right down underneath the center console, and then it tees underneath the back seat, so it sits for 4 people. The Volt runs on electric power. The first 35 miles on a fully charged battery is all electric, and this is your charging station where you plug in. I'm going to pop the hood here and show you the drive unit. Pop this thing up here. This is the electric drive system right here. It runs, this is where it drives the car. We basically have 35 miles of electricity in the battery system, which will take you 35 miles. And then when the battery gets down to a lower system, this 1.4 liter generator kicks in and adds power back into the charging station to take you another 35 and about another 340 miles. So you can go with a 9.6 gallon tank on this thing will take you 375 miles. So if you drive round trip to work 30-35 miles a day, you can come home and not burn a dime of gas. You can come home and charge your battery. You can charge it on 2 different voltages. You can run it on a 120 volt system, which basically takes about 10 hours to recharge your battery. If you have a 240 volt system in your garage, it'll charge it in 4 hours. Costs about $1.50 with today's energy costs to charge your Volt at night. So if you drive 35 miles a day, you drive to work and you come home, you plug it in, you're burning no gas. So you're taking a trip across country. The first 35 miles you drive is on electricity. Then the 1.4 generator kicks in and delivers the energy via gas burns the gas, provides the energy to take you down the road. When the generator kicks in, the Volt gets 37 miles to a gallon. It basically runs at an idle speed. No matter how fast you're going in the car, if you're doing 50, if you're doing 70 miles an hour, this generator pretty much runs at the same RPM system to provide enough energy to propel the Volt. The only time the generator really kicks up in RPMs is when you're in mountain territory. This is the generator system. This is where your brake fluid's all at. This is going to be the coolant system for the battery pack. The battery pack's enclosed in an aluminum chamber that has active thermal management. So on cold days, the generator will kick in. Even though your battery's completely charged, the generator will kick in to warm your battery system up. It also keeps it cool on hot days. This is going to be your coolant system for your generator, and these are your high voltage power lines that go to it. So this is underneath the hood. If you look at the front end, at how the aerodynamics of the car, you'll notice that these front grills are pretty much filled in here. It doesn't take a lot of air to cool that generator since it's not running at high RPMs. So this vehicle's got a 0.28 drag coefficient. It really gets the air away from it. If you look down low here, you'll see you'll see another little, you'll see another little spoiler down here to help keep it's a rubberized one in case you ever hit a bumper or something like that. But it helps keep the air away. With these air dams, gets the air away from the car. These mirrors here are heated in the wintertime. This is the gas tank right here. The gas, 9.6 gallons in there. You have to put premium gas in it, but it's a pressurized tank. So since the gas that you put in there might be there for a long time, it won't turn to varnish, you know, because it's pressurized. This is the back hatch. Lifts up. Underneath here is going to be your standard 120 volt charging system. Under here is your basic car battery, just in case your car ever needs to be jump started. This is where your battery system is for it. These seats also recline down to flat. When the seats are pulled forward a little bit more, you can put these seats down flat in the car to where you'll have all these fold down flat. So you'll have 10.6 cubic feet of storage room and cargo room in this car. So, most people have 120s in their garage. But you can get 240 systems put in the garage if you'd like to. And sometimes the Department of Energy and some of your local electric companies will provide discounts on getting your energy systems put in your house. Other than that, we'll go on the inside of the car and we'll take a look at it.
3, 2, 1.
Moving on the inside of the Volt here, we've got our power windows here. You've also got your power mirrors here you can control by moving your left mirror here, adjusting your left mirror. You can adjust your right mirror here. These are going to be for child locks in the doors and in the windows in the back. This button right here controls the configuration of your information center, which I'll show you later when we're driving the car. Tilt wheel not only tilts but also telescopes to fit the driver's needs. In the steering wheel we've got cruise control that's here. We've also got your Bluetooth for hands-free calling. This is going to be for pushing this button straight in is going to change your radio stations from XM to AM to FM, and to your auxiliary input or iPod by pushing that straight in. Pushing this button straight up and down is going to move through your favorite pages on your presets on your radio. This will also control.
3, 2, 1.
All right, to start the car, all you need to do is have the key in your pocket. You don't need to put it anywhere. You put your foot on the brake. You push the power button, and the Volt powers up. Let's turn this off for a second. We don't need to have any music going here. What I'm going to do is I'm going to hit the home button here. All right, it's going to bring up a 7-inch touchscreen display. You've got a 7-inch touchscreen radio. You can also get the 7-inch touchscreen radio with navigation, and you can also have an option of putting a MyLink system in here, which allows you to have phones and iPods in your pocket that can hook up via USB, and it basically can play the music right from your phone in your hair. So as you can tell, the Volt started, but you don't hear any noise. So all you need to do is put this thing in gear, and away we go. As far as the climate goes, we're going to put this here in climate. We're going to put this on 72 degrees here. We're going to put it on air conditioner. We're going to put it on eco. We're going to put it on automatic, and we should be good to go. We'll turn the fan up here, and we'll keep the vehicle cool. There's 3 different settings for the fan. You could have it on fan only, to where the heater and the air conditioning does not run since it's on electric, and you can keep it on comfort right here. My fault. Hit the climate back here, and we're there to go. The vehicle has 100 on the electric drive. The vehicle drives with 149 horsepower. It's got 273 foot-pounds of torque. Since all that torque's going right to the front wheels, the thing has the power of a V6 engine. So we're going to make a U-turn here. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go home here. And I'm going to push the energy button here, and you can see via the energy, the power flow, you're going to see right now that we have a full gauge of battery. Our battery's completely charged here. Over 35 miles, this battery will slowly go down. Now as I touch the brakes, the vehicle has 4 anti-lock disc brakes around it. As I touch the brakes, it's got regenerative braking systems, so as I touch the brakes, the kinetic energy of the calipers that are pushing on the brake is actually going to add energy back into your battery. So you're basically recouping some of the energy that you're, So as we go here, you can tell the thing gets up and goes. We're going to slow down, and you'll see that the energy goes back into the battery system. Okay? What we'll do here is we'll continue out here on the road. Take her for a little take her for a little drive here. If you push the energy info, this vehicle has 42 miles on it so far, just from driving around. As you can see, the lifetime miles per gallon that we've gotten on this vehicle in the first 42 miles is 250 plus. We've burned 0.6 miles in battery since we've reset this, basically. We pull out here in the road. We'll take this thing for a little drive. And I want to show you this eco button that's right here on the dash. It basically tells you how efficient you're driving your car. If you're over accelerating, that green ball will turn to yellow, will turn to red. And if you over brake, you get past the regenerative process, or you get past the regenerative point, and it's actually over braking too much. So you see we're still green here, accelerating slow, but if I really kick on it and go, it goes up to, we're not driving very efficient, we're wasting battery. But as I slow down and slightly brake slowly, that ball stays green. But as I over brake, we're losing energy. It turns yellow. So basically, we'll tell you how efficient you're driving your car. All right.
Go ahead.
7-inch touchscreen. I'm going to show you when we get off the road here, so I can pay attention to driving in. But I'm going to hit the home button here. It's going to put us here. When you pair your phone to the car, you can transfer in the MyLink system. You can transfer your contacts from your cell phone into the car itself, to where all you need to do is hit the phone button, and you're going to get a directory to where you'll have it like from A to D, from E to H, and stuff like that. You can just touch your buttons and find your contact and hit the phone number that you want to call, and hit dial, and you can sit here hands-free and call anybody that's in your Rolodex of your phone. Second here, we're going to pull over here and get parked, and then I'll show you the radio a little bit. The Volt comes with 3 years of free OnStar, and you also get XM satellite radio with it. And now we've got the vehicle stopped here. We're going to go to the home. We're going to go turn the radio on.
You may not have the voice.
Here's the source that you've got here. You can go XM, FM, source, you go XM. If I want to go AM, push the button straight in here on the steering wheel, go to XM, go to CD. There's no CD in it, so it's not registering it. You can also, in here, you have your USB port right down in here, and your auxiliary plug-in to where you can get a memory stick, a zip drive from your computer, and load it up with MP3 files and put it in here. It'll register up in here, so you can put all your music in here you want. The buttons here, this is going to be your defrost mode in the front. This is going to put the air up front to defrost your front. This is going to be your rear defrost. We'll turn that off. We'll turn this back here. This is your fan speed. To put the vehicle on climate, what we want to do is, let's say I want to move this to, I want to change climate control here. Temperature. You can change the temperature by doing this. Put this thing on auto. As I move the temperature down, you'll notice that the air conditioning unit's going to kick in and cool the car off. Okay? It's got 3 modes of driving mode. You can do it in just conventional mode. You can put it in sport mode, which basically makes the car accelerate faster, or you can put it in mountain mode, which will save the energy before you get to a mountainous terrain and add it. It gives it a little extra horsepower going up there. And this is your drive mode button. Okay? Configure your system. You can change your languages, time and date, radio settings. Come into the radio settings. You can go to number of favorite pages you have. You've got 6 favorites on each page. You can have up to 36 presets, or if you want to have 6, 12, 18, 24, and so on, of how many stations you want to pre-program. We're going to hit the back button here. XM categories. If you look at show all XM categories, you can do that, or you can go to entertainment and check it. You can take out some of the categories that you're not looking to listen to. So go back to the home here. Other than that, that's pretty much everything. This is the parking assist. You've got your door locks and unlocks here. We'll put this climate here. We're going to change the temperature again, shut that air conditioner down a little bit, turn the radio off. This is your volume. This is how you tune your radio, and go to your menu. Up here in your overhead console, you basically got your home link to where you can program your garage doors right to your Volt, where you don't have to have your garage door open right here. You can program here with your, just going by the owner's manual of your garage door at home. It'll tell you how to program all that. This is a built-in phone that's in the Volt via the OnStar system. Your Volt has its own telephone number, so if you ever keep your cell phone at home or leave your cell phone at home, you can just push this button here and access the minutes of your Volt that you can purchase from OnStar and make phone calls here. This is your OnStar button. This is your emergency button. This is your traction control button, which basically, if one of your wheels breaks loose on a slippery road, it pings the brakes and stops that wheel from spinning. These are your map lights on each side. This will basically turn all your lights off to where even if I open the doors, the lights don't open up. If I put this on center and open the door, the light comes on. If I want the light on completely, you just push that button right there. So that's your overhead console. Up here, there's a nice little storage unit with the 120 volt system in, where you can put your cell phone in here and charge it and keep it nice and secure and out of sight for people like if you're ever parked out in a parking lot. You can put your iPod in here. You can put your cell phone in here. There's a little 12 volt charging station right here. So we'll get on the outside and we'll finish the video, and there we go.
2, 1.
Well, as I told you about the 2012 Volt, one thing that Phillips Chevrolet has done here today is we've installed a solar-powered charging station here that's free to the public. And people can come here and charge their Volt anytime they'd like to. Or if somebody's like away from home, they need a charge, they could stop by here and plug it in for a while and get their Volt charged. We are located at Route 30 and Route 45 out in Frankfort. We have the largest inventory of any Chevy dealership in Illinois. Come on out and see us. You can get a hold of us at 815-469-2323, or you can get a hold of us or you can reach us on the internet at www.phillipschevrolet.com. We welcome the opportunity to find the car that best fits your need, and most importantly, the best fits in your budget. So my name's Steve Sorensen. Appreciate your time. You have a great day. Take care.